Oh, damn. Now, mm, oh, hello, hello. Yes, I'm live on YouTube and Facebook. I'm sure all y'all was over there probably watching the dog shit Democratic debate. That's what I was doing. I got in and Kenneth Wallace had it live streaming, and I watched it. I watched about the last 45 minutes of it or so. Yeah, it was the same old bullshit. I mean, really, they're not trying to do much other than what Hillary run on. I mean, here they are. They're doing their social justice warrior and bullshit all over again. I mean, guys, honestly, they ain't saying nothing new. You know, they're totally not. I mean, I listened to it for about 45 minutes, and it was just all bullshit. It was. It all was. I mean, it was pretty damn pathetic, actually, guys. Really was. I mean, they really didn't hit on anything. Oh, China's our biggest threat. Iran's our biggest threat. Donald Trump's our biggest threat. I mean, to this country. Well, I want to tell you something right now. And Beto, he got thrown to him when that one Mexican guy, Matt said that you're the only Spanish guy running for office. That kind of, kicked Beto there pretty hard. But it was a campaign, not a debate. Whatever the hell it was, it looked like a debate to me. Um, they were all pretty much getting asked a question, and they were all answering in their own way. And it'll get more of a debate as it goes on. Trust me. I mean, they're not debating each other yet. I mean, Bernie and Joe Biden and the rest of those retards will be tomorrow night. I get Beto, Booker, I think Christian Gillibrand, uh, but De Blasio was up there. Yeah, De Blasio, and he talking about all the great things he done for New York City. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, he done a lot of great things for New York City. Everybody lives up there, says it's the dirtiest it's been in the last 20 years. That even Bloomberg was a better mayor than De Blasio. Bloomberg, he like a super libtard. So yeah, and I liked it. They said, "What's the most uh, uh, biggest threat to the United States?" And most of them said climate change. You know, thank you, Lonnie Don. Yeah, most of them said climate change, guys. Really, climate change. How are you going to fix climate change? Why, by taxing the hell out of everybody? Is that supposed to fix climate change? They never stop global warming. That's their idea of fixing a problem is taxing the hell out of everybody. Yeah, that'll do it every time. That'll fix a problem, all right. It'll fix people having money in their pocket to buy shit with. That's the problem it'll fix. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much what I got to say about it. I watched about the last 45 minutes of it, and it was so bad. It was so liberal, guys. Nobody had anything important to say. They wanted to bring up slavery. They wanted to bring up illegal immigration and It was just I couldn't even concentrate on what they were even saying. It was so damn stupid that nothing that they had to say was fruitful, really, any whatsoever. It was a pandering whorehouse. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. And I mean, it was horrible. It was horrible. I hate to say it, guys. If they don't pull some shady shit, they ain't got a chance. Now, I do know that there's more and more youth coming out here voting all the time. Y'all can't deny that. There is. There's more and more people subscribing to this social justice warrior and crap. Um, but really, think about it. Anybody within their right mind is not some fresh out of high school kid or some college punk. They're not going to buy into this bullshit that these people are peddling up on stage. I mean, honestly, that the job numbers, economic numbers, they're not lying. And it was a damn Democrat that made it that way. Just as many people that like Donald Trump's attitude doesn't like his attitude. Okay, guys? But the one thing you've got to come out and say, he is fixing shit. Whether you like his attitude or you don't. Either you like his personality or you don't. He's coming out and he's fixing shit. He's making the economy a whole hell of a lot better, no matter how you look at it. So, and that right there will resonate with more people than all this social justice warrioring bullshit. Yeah, the second one will even be worse. Well, I just got in from work, got a shower, and like I said, I just called about the last 45 minutes of it. So, it is what it is. But I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. And they're all trying to talk about their stellar records. What has de Blasio done other than want everybody to take out the windows in the skyscrapers, ban salt, ban processed meats? Yeah, ban hot dogs. The stank. Oh, yeah. New York has a rat infestation now like they've never had before. Yeah, that's one thing New York has done. So you really get thinking about it, guys. What are they running off of? I mean, this stellar record that they're all talking about, all the great shit that they've done out there. Really, what have they done? When y'all figure it out, let me know. I'll be willing to listen. So yeah, I'll be willing to listen when you figure it out what they've done. They're so great, so wonderful. I mean, Beto, yeah, he's advocated for illegal immigrants. I mean, Christian Gillibrand, she's come out there and championed LBGTQ. Oh, I'll give my life for them. What was that one? I don't even know which was up there speaking. There's damn many of them. But anyway, I'm like, well, I'm glad you'll give your life for the LBGTQ because I won't. Yeah, they were all about bashing Trump. Correct, Kathy. They were. They were all on a Trump hate spree, trust me. But, I mean, yeah, tomorrow night, as this goes on, guys, they'll start eating one another. They ain't got to really compete with one another just yet. But as it starts narrowing down, you'll start seeing the knives sticking out of the backs. They'll all stab each other in the damn back, guys. They will. They ain't none of them buddies up there. Mm-mm. Yep. So it is what it is. It's funny though. It's funny to watch if you can stomach to watch it. I swear. Only thing Rachel Maddow was really concerned about was getting a date with Kirsten Gillibrand after the debate. Okay? Honestly. I think that's the only thing she was concerned about. So, being what it is, yeah, they all look the same. I didn't even know who a couple of them old chicks up there was, guys. Honestly, I didn't. And I was watching Kenneth Wallace live stream it from his phone. He was watching it on TV, so I was watching Kenneth Wallace's live stream. Then I had Kenneth Wallace's commentation there in the background, you know. So that added a little bit of humor to it. Yeah, because guys, I ain't got TV, so when something like that happens, I have to go find somebody's live stream to watch. And Kenneth tagged me earlier tonight, and when I got in, I seen it and I started watching it. Good evening, Del Brock and old Lonnie. Yeah, about 5 to 10 minutes was really pushing your luck. I mean, basically, sitting up there listening to all of them was like listening to AOC regurgitation. It's all the hell it was. Well, Lou, now that's up for debate. I can't swear to that. You'd have to do an equipment check to find that out. But like I said, guys, I mean, come on. It was just like they're all regurgitating the shit AOC has been spewing. I mean, what did they do? I mean, did they go question AOC before they all come to the debate? And shit. Oh yeah, they had check my messages every once in a while. I do every once in a while, Lee. But I get so many memes and so much bullshit that sometimes I just don't check them. Or share this, brother. Get 10 likes and Jesus is going to save you. I ain't got time for that shit, guys. All right. So, yeah, climate change, gun control, yeah, so forth, so on. It's always the same old shit, guys. You know, women's health. Oh my God, I said it. Women's health. Y'all women ain't gonna get mad at me because I'm against abortion. They call that women's health. I mean, come on, think about it. And honestly, yeah, their political pool was nothing but more than a cesspool. That's correct. Now, Joe Biden and Bernie and the rest supposed to be on tomorrow night. See, they got to separate them out in two different groups. The more populars with the kind of like and not so populars. I think they separate them out about how much money that they actually raised. And the ones when they start having the runoffs and shit like that, some start dropping out. Then they'll go to one group, you know. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Lee. I ain't got a whole lot of time to read news articles. Okay, I got shit to do, man. I don't get to read a whole lot of news because I don't get paid to read news. I get paid to work, not read news. You know, so I got to devote my time trying to make a dollar. Being reading news is not going to do it for me. Plus, you've seen one article on it, you've just about seen it all. All they do is basically parrot the same shit from one article to the next and put just a little bit different spin on it. You've seen it from one place, you've seen it just about from them all. Because one place will do a story on something, and all the other ones will go read it and they'll parrot about the same shit. They'll just word it a little bit different. I hear that, Thomas. I do, man. Yeah, they all ought to be hung as traitors. Well, they're all about selling out America, dude. Well, you can't close this country off. That's what's wrong with Iran is Donald Trump has closed this country off. No, that's how you build the wealth of a country is you close down its damn borders and ports and start charging the shit out of tariffs to people wanting to ship their cheap made shit in here. Yes, that's called economic prosperity. Yeah. And that's the reason Iran, that's the reason Mexico, that's the reason China and Taiwan and the rest of them's all upset with their panties in the wad is because they're having to pay to ship their cheap shit over here now. Well, not maybe so Iran. Iran's just pissed off because Barack Obama ain't in there to send them money like he was doing. I mean, Barack Obama cut the Iranians with some sweet damn deals now. They do. Sweet deals. Guys, economics is what makes a world superpower. If you're not an economic superpower, if you're not a manufacturing country, you cannot be a superpower. Because if you haven't the factories and you ain't got the resources to turn and burn weapons, you can't be a military superpower. You just can't. And we haven't been a manufacturing country in a long time. We've been what you call a services country, a consumer based economy. We have to keep spending money to keep our damn economy afloat. What that means, guys. Let me explain something to you about economics, what we went to. We started out as a manufacturing country. We were an economic superpower through the Industrial Revolution. Guys, Germany had a lot better technology than we had. Japan had about equivalent technology we had. You know how we beat them? It's called our economic superpower over here. Our ability to manufacture weapons. Our Sherman tanks were so inferior to the Tigers. It was unreal. A Tiger could kill 7 Shermans to 1 Tiger loss. But how did we beat them? We would crank out 20 Shermans. Yeah. We were cranking out weapons that the world has never seen so many because we had so much manufacturing over here that we were a war machine. True story. We haven't that ability right now. Matter of fact, most of our airplane components and stuff are manufactured overseas. Yeah. All the electronics that we use for onboard aviation and stuff, where they come from? China. Not all of them come from Silicon Valley, tell you that. So that's the reason we've got to go back to nationalism, guys. We've got to build up our manufacturing over here, become that economic superpower, that military superpower. Because, guys, think about it. If you get into a war with a country And here they are, like China. Let's say, take instance for China. If you get into a war with China, yeah, we may have a little better technology in China, but the way they've been stealing it from us, we don't know really if we have all that much better technology than they do or not now, because they've been stealing our own shit. Okay. But you say China's a rich country. It is. Got a lot of people, a lot of factories over there. They build all kinds of shit. They're what we once was a manufacturing superpower. Our factories is run down, our steel mills is closed down. Nobody done no upkeep on nothing because all of our shit went to China. If we got into a full scale global war right now, once we run out of what we currently got on hand, we wouldn't be able to replace it. True story. Because our factories and stuff are so damn run down, guys. Now we start bringing our manufacturing back from China and manufacturing back from Mexico and start putting it here in our borders again, we'll be a force to be reckoned with militarily. But that's what we've got to do. That's what Donald Trump is working on. Because, guys, there's a big difference in going over there and fighting a bunch of damn flip-flop wearers with rags on their heads and AK-47s drinking camel piss. There's a big difference in fighting people like that, guerrilla fighters, as it is fighting a world superpower like China or Russia. People that's got real shit to fight with. They can take out your tanks. They can take out your aircraft and can sink your damn warships. The Taliban and the Iraqis, guys, they just really didn't have that ability. That's the reason they were having to plant IEDs, improvised explosive devices, because of the lack of hardware that they had to fight with. The second best thing that they had of IEDs was RPGs. You got to be pretty damn close to shoot down a chopper with RPG. It can be done, but you got to be pretty close. China and Russia, and some of these other countries, they don't have that problem. They got real shit to fight with. So we would deplete our arsenal pretty damn quick fighting one of those countries with no real way to replace it. Think about that for a minute. So that's one of the bigger reasons we need to bring manufacturing back to this country. Not just economic growth, the stability to produce weapons again that we currently don't have. And that's the reason the globalists, like every one of those dipshits up there on that stage tonight that was peddling that vomit, totally against nationalism. They understand that. They're globalists. They're in a hurry to sell our country out. Either to flood our country with foreigners or hell, to sell what we have out. They're in a race to see who can do it first. And that's the truth of the matter. Well, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I'm tired. So y'all have a good night. God bless. And we'll probably catch you in here maybe in the morning.